Hey, what is up, guys? We are here with the Alex character breakdown. If you haven't seen the character breakdown videos before, we talk about a character's notable normals, special moves, v skill, v trigger, as well as a basic game plan. We're looking at Alex, returning character, really popular. Everybody was asking for him. He's finally here. As far as his mobility goes, he gets around the screen okay. His forward dash and back dash also get the job done. They have okay distance and speed. They recover okay as well. It's not too bad on recovery. If I hold up there, you can see it's not too bad, right? He gets around the screen okay. He also has some different special moves he can use to get around. He has his dive bomb that he can use to navigate the screen. So he has different ways to traverse distance that, you know, he might not just have to just walk back and forth, right? He has some other special moves that help him do that. As far as normals go, stand medium kick, this is the button. This is really good. You're going to hit that pretty often. Same thing with crouching medium kick. It's not special cancelable, but, you know, it's just really, really far, and it is a low poke. It's very similar to Nash's crouching medium kick. And standing medium kick, same kind of thing. Not special cancelable, but it is really far. That's the business. Standing medium punch is going to be one of your main go-to pressure tools. You can combo normals off of it. You can do stuff like that. You know, you can get combos started. You can link, you know, chop into super or whatever you want to do, right? It's really good. Standing medium punch is a good button to go to. Same with crouching medium punch. It's a little poke here. You can do like tick throws, crouching medium punch, into command throw or stuff like that. So that's a button you'll use. Standing light kick. This is good because you can use it in combos to buffer things. So like I just did, stand medium punch, stand light kick. You're gonna use that pretty often. It's a little check, right? This is a little check there just to keep them still. Maybe command throw, whatever you want to do. Forward heavy punch. This is great in pressure. It's a crush counter. It's one of his two crush counter moves. It is really good as an anti-air as well. It's just that you're gonna hit this button a lot in pressure. If your opponent's gonna try to jump away from your command throw, if you read it with this, get the crush counter or just pop them up in the air. That's good stuff. Forward medium punch is an overhead. It's really far range. It's a little chop there, you can see. And crouching heavy punch is this double shoulder thing. You can combo off this with a few things. EX knee mid screen is really easy to go to, and in the corner it's easier. You can combo different knees, you know, without having to spend some meter on it. So yeah, and it's also a pretty good anti-air as well. Sometimes it'll trade, but it's for the most part pretty decent as long as your opponent's not crossing you up. Now let's talk about his special moves. Corsica forward punch is his chop, his flash chop. That's medium. That's heavy. So heavy triggers a state where you can go for a follow-up. So this is his normal command throw. He just grabs you, bombs you right to the ground there. If you do this in a command throw, it does a different command throw, a brand new one, where he does the backdrop. So it's just a little different there. It triggers a new state, and that's off of heavy punch chop, okay? So heavy punch chop into command throw is going to be different than the regular command throw. It just triggers that special state. EX looks like that. You're going to combo that a lot. EX is really good for that kind of stuff. Like you can do crouching jab, standing jab, EX chop. You can even just do, you know, regular chop there. It doesn't have to be EX. And chop can always be canceled into super. So that's going to be one of your main confirms. Maybe like crouching jab, standing jab, chop, super. You'll use that pretty often. You can also juggle it off of stuff like this. So just another thing to keep in mind. Slash chop is back forward kick. It's a charge move. This is a really good spacing move. You get pushed out to about this range, you can come in and just harass with it like that. It's really good. Medium kick version goes a little farther, knocks down. Heavy kick version goes even farther. You can juggle after. EX version, just like that. So that is slash chop. Knee smash is DP plus kick. You already saw this move. It doesn't hit grounded opponents like that, but if you pop them up in the air, you can combo into the knee. EX mid screen is the business. You can also use this. Let's say that you walk up to someone and you think they're going to try to jump away from your command throw. So you low jab, you can do EX knee to chase them down and snipe them out of the sky. That's pretty demoralizing to get hit by. So yeah, that's knee smash. Looks just like that. The recovery on it's not too bad actually. Like when you land, you can do stuff pretty quick, so it's not terrible. Drop kick is down up kick. This is a returning thing. Everybody loves this. This is one of Alex's signature moves. They go different strengths or different distances depending on what strength you hit. And there is an EX version as well. Looks just like that. So you just stomp him right in the head. That is a charge move. So you got to keep that in mind. You can't just do down up kick like that. You got to charge it. But he also has a fake off of it, which is the stun headbutt. Down up punch. And it adds a bunch of stun there. If you check out the stun meter right below Ryu's health. So you can do some interesting things, maybe like crouching short, crouching jab, stun headbutt. You can do stuff like that to trick people into getting hit by it. Pretty good. That is the stun headbutt, and again, that has an EX follow-up as well. Oh, well, it's just a little farther. Back up a little bit. But yeah, again, charge move. You can't just do down, up, 2-punch, and you'll get it. It's got to be charged. So that's it for his special moves. Pretty straightforward. His V skill is this wind up right here. So what it does is it makes his attacks hard hitting. So if I hit a button here, you see it says a hard hit. That's basically a counter hit, right? It's going to function in a lot of ways. So you know, sweep looks just like that. If I V skill and then sweep, you see I get the crush counter. Same thing with my roundhouse. Now that's a crush counter, and I can combo off of it with whatever I want. Same with forward heavy punch. If I power up first, forward heavy punch is a crush counter as well. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. So that is very strong, especially like let's say you get a crush counter sweep, right? Just without even powering up. You could see that, react in time, get your power up, and now your opponent's thinking like, man, I really don't want to get hit by his next attack, right? It's going to power up. So then you just go out for the command throw. So that's really what makes this so dangerous, is you never know when he's going to hit you, right? And it's on the next attack, so you want to block, but yeah, it's really dangerous. You can also do stuff like stand medium punch will combo because it's you know, functions as a counter hit, so you can do stuff like that. It's pretty cool. That is his V skill. His V reversal is forward +3 kicks. It's a little kick, it'll knock them down. I'll set the CPU to just do jump in and heavy kick. Okay. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Did I set him to playback? Let me do that. Cool. Okay. So yeah, he just kicks them and it sends them flying just like that. So pretty simple. It's forward +3 kick. That's what it looks like. His V trigger. Now this activates an interesting state, right? So when he does this, Alex has access to another move that he can do by hitting heavy punch and heavy kick again. It's this big clothesline. Now you can combo after this with jabs. You can just hit jab there and combo after it. But it also triggers that state earlier where I mentioned, where you can do the command throw and you get the special input. Not only that, but you can do this off normal. So a normal like that, which is normally not special cancelable, right? That stand medium kick and that crouching medium kick, you can actually do the clothesline off of, which, you know, before you can cancel anything off of it. So this is really interesting because you can do stuff like this, and then you get the command throw, and you get pretty good damage, right? Besides that, you can also use it as sort of a reset situation. Since you can combo jab there, you can do stand jab into chop, or maybe you do stand jab command throw, right? So you can get a standing reset there and kind of mix up your opponent. That's pretty good. You're probably going to use that pretty often. Lariat can also be charged up there, and it gains access to a parry that is literally reuse parry. Like, it has the same animation and everything. So if I set the CPU to throw a fireball here, you'll see what it looks like. And you can parry strikes too. It doesn't have to just be fireballs, but I was going to use that as an example because it's pretty easy to show. See? So he's just going to run through there, whatever he gets, and then he's going to go to the other side. Another thing to keep in mind, if I set the CPU here to guard all, so as you can see, he'll block everything. If I fully charge this, it's a guard break. So more than likely, you probably won't catch somebody who's just blocking the whole time when you charge that up, but it is a guard break and you can go into whatever you want after. It is scaled though. If you notice, the damage on that command throw is super low, right? Yeah, there's a lot of scaling there if you hit somebody with the guard break, but yeah, it can be fully charged. So has a hit of armor or whatever, or parry or whatever you want to call it. It can be fully charged up. You can do it off of stuff like you wind up to, oh yeah, he's on block still. I should probably fix that. You can do stuff like charge up, you know, roundhouse, fierce, V trigger, fierce again, and then you get the power bomb. And look at the stun on that, right? That's 60% stun. If I get like 1 or 2 more hits or a command throw or 2, then I'm going to be stunned there. So you really got to watch out for it. It makes him pretty dangerous. You can combo stuff like that. It's really good. So that's his V trigger, and that's Alex in a nutshell. He hasn't changed too much. He has some extra tools from games that he's been in the past, but if you know Alex, then you know this is your guy, and you probably understand how he works. He's a really interesting character so far. Another grappler-esque character with some pretty fun buttons to hit. This button is really fun to hit. You're gonna really like this button. If you've never played Alex, man, this is sick. But yeah, he's a fun character. Definitely recommend checking him out. Don't look at his hair. As long as you don't do that, you'll have a blast. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.